The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution by Upper Deck.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Meg the Daughter.
And as you can see, I've got little Black Widow here.
I've got little Bucky.
And you would think that Megan would probably have little Black Widow because, you know, she's a girl and has red hair. But why do you have Bucky?
I like Bucky. And I've met Bucky.
Yeah, well, I'd like to meet Scarlett Johansson, but, you know.
Well, anyway.
But what are we playing?
We are playing Legendary Black Widow. This is from Upper Deck. And we're going to go up against Taskmaster.
Yeah, we know Taskmaster from the Black Widow series or Black Widow movie.
He was in the Spider-Man game as a villain that I played.
You know more about that than I do.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get it to the table and check out all of the cool characters that we get to play as. Just a quick recap in case you're not familiar with how to play Legendary. And if you're not, we have several videos. Go check those out.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're going to do at the start of each player's turn is we are going to flip a card from the villain deck. Now, the villain deck is made up of certain henchmen and villains, and the villain group is based on the mastermind. And I'll talk about that in a minute.
And we have Scheme Twist and
Master Strikes, yes. Those will come out, and we'll explain how those basically interact. We have our HQ down here where we are going to be recruiting heroes to put in our hand because it's a deck building game. Yep. We also have wounds that you can see up top there that Megan's pointing out, and we will also have a deck of bystanders in case something comes up and it says deal with bystanders. But we are going up against the Taskmaster. Now, we are not playing the Legendary side, which does have two sides to him here. But I do want to point out that he has a special thing where it says the henchmen get +1 fight for each henchman training stacked here. So when the Master Strikes come out, we're going to stack those next to that, and that's basically going to give the henchmen, we have the two henchman groups, they're going to give them +1 fight for each of the Master Strikes that are stacked there.
And our henchman group are the Magia Goons, because we were mispronouncing it for years, and the Hand Ninjas.
Yeah, and Taskmaster always leads the Taskmaster Thunderbolts, so they are the villain group that's in there. That is 8 cards, and there's 10 cards for each of the henchmen groups. But you'll see here on the Master Strike, it says stack the strike next to the Taskmaster as henchman training. It says if there are any henchmen in the city, each player gains a wound. So when the Master Strike comes out, we don't want henchmen there. Also, in order to fight him, you'll see he's got a 5+ printed on his card. It says during your turn, the Taskmaster gets plus fight equal to the highest cost hero you played this turn. So if you play a 5 cost hero and that's your highest, then it takes 10 in order to fight him. Now, our scheme that we are fighting against is train Black Widows in the Red Room. And if you've seen the Black Widow movie, you kind of know what the Red Room is. So it says we're going to have 8 twists, -1 per player. So in a 2-player game, we'll have 6. And it says add 8 shield officers to the villain deck. Those shield officers are Maria Hill that are always available to purchase in all the games. She costs 3. She gives 2 recruit, but 8 of those are also in the villain deck. We have special rules that say officers in the villain deck and city are Black Widow initiate villains with 3+ fight, and they have the Dark Memories. Now, Dark Memories is a new keyword that is in this set. Yes. Megan, what does Dark Memories do?
So, in the case of Maria, she would be a villain for this, or any other villain cards. That means that this card gets +1 attack for each hero class among cards in your discard pile.
Now, that's different hero classes. If I have 5 Punchy Fists, that only counts as 1 class.
Yep.
And also the shield agents and officers are the agents and what are the other dudes? I can't remember what they're called.
Agents and troopers.
Troopers, yeah. They do not have a class.
Yep. But if it says Dark Memories on a hero, we get the +1 attack against them.
Right.
So just to keep in mind, you're going to want to look in your discard for all those different hero classes.
Yep. Also, the fight ability that those agents will have, it says you gain the officer, and they don't have the Dark Memories at that point, So if you gain it, it's going to go in your discard pile, or you can send it undercover. Undercover is kind of like the big new thing in this set. Megan, what does undercover do?
So undercover is you're putting your cards into your victory pile, and they are worth 1 VP if you don't get them out of undercover at the end of the game. But they are there to basically take back at a later time. You're kind of almost setting them aside. They're not in your deck, but when you unleash them from undercover, you're pulling them out of your victory pile into your hand, and you get to use those abilities immediately.
Yep. So it's kind of a way that they're like spies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very thematic.
It is. And then when a twist comes out, it says a Black Widow initiate enters the city from the officer stack. So we'll take those from the Maria Hill stack down there, and we'll place them in. And then it says play another card from the villain deck. Evil wins when there are 3 villains per player, so 6, in the escape pile, or the villain deck runs out, which is a normal end of game condition. So I think that's pretty much it. Do we have any more key rules?
Dodge.
Dodge, oh yes. All right, so Megan, what does dodge do?
So dodge is during your turn, you may discard the card that says dodge from your hand to draw another card.
And why would you want to do that?
You may want to try to get a different card out of your deck. Certain cards will tell you to dodge that specific card, so you're discarding that and hoping for either something better or just that will correlate.
Right.
Or sometimes it will say you can use like the dodge ability, and that could be one of your shield heroes, and then you hopefully are drawing up one of your heroes you've recruited.
Yep.
Yeah, dark memories. Yeah, divided cards. We can just acknowledge that there are those.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah.
All right, so that really is all there is to setup of the Black Widow. We talked about the special rules, so let's get ready to play. So we're each going to start with a deck of 12 cards. We have 8 of the shield agents and 4 of the shield troopers. We shuffle those up. We deal 6. We always will be drawing 6 unless we have other cards that have us draw more. So Megan, would you like to go first?
I'll go ahead and go first. I went ahead and flipped the first card off the villain deck when we were going through our introduction. So we have a hand ninja for 3 fight, which I have. I have 3 shield troopers, so I'll go ahead and take him out. And because I fought him and won, I get +1 of recruit. So that puts me at 4 because I have 3 shield agents. So I think I'm going to take...
We have a split card with
I know.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I know, which I do like them.
Which they are the only heroes in this set that have the split cards.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this Black Widow, though. The Widow's Bite. So I'll take that one. You get a Hand Ninja.
And I know we didn't talk about who our heroes are in this game.
Yes.
So we have, obviously, we have Black Widow. We have Yelena.
Yep.
We have
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. We have David Harbour.
It's Hopper. Yeah.
Hopper.
So the Red Guardian. And we have the White Tiger, which we are not familiar with.
Right.
She has not been featured in the MCU. Apparently, she's with Daredevil. She's a Marvel Knight class. So that's kind of where I figured she was going. So she's running around New York doing something.
Okay.
But I don't know who she is really.
All right, so I have another Hand Ninja. So I have 2 fight and 4 recruit. So I can't take out the Hand Ninja. 4 recruit, I could take about anything I want. Let's see. I'm going to take this Yelena because she is going to help me with getting heroes out from undercover to unleash them. So goes to my discard pile. I'll draw up 6.
All right, we got a Maria.
Dun dun dun.
And she's 3 fight.
She is 3 fight. Yes.
Okay. I don't have it, but I just want to verify.
Well, she's +3 fight and she has dark memory. So.
Ooh, okay. Well, I have 1 fight, which does nothing, and 5 recruit. I'm gonna take them for 3 and fizzle 2. You get the Jester, who I think looks like the Joker and like the Riddler, like had a weird love child in the other, cross comic universes, and this is what this character is now.
Yeah, that's
kind of weird looking. Like a little Harley Quinn mixed in there too.
Well, maybe that's the Joker and Harley Quinn's
maybe it's their
love child.
I don't know. But this is the Jester. So his ambush is capture a bystander. So we'll go ahead and put that under him. When you do fight the Jester, we reveal the top 4 cards of the villain deck. We play all the henchman type cards and put the rest back in any order.
Yuck.
Not the best.
Well, I do not have a very powerful hand. I have 2 fight, and I have 4 recruit.
Fight the Jester, but we're drawing 4 cards, and who knows what's coming up.
Yeah. Not sure I really want to do that yet.
Yeah.
So for 4, I could get a Black Widow, or I could get Bucky and Falcon.
Damn.
Let's see. He's got, yeah, I don't know about that. I think I want this one for 3.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll fizzle the 1.
Alrighty. I've got a Hand Ninja. Move that over. I have 1 fight, which does no good. And then 5 recruit. I'm taking this Yelena because I do like that one for 2. And then I think I'll take this one as well. Alright, you get a Hand Ninja.
You get a Hand Ninja. Well, luckily I have 3 fights.
Woo.
And 3
Take
recruit.
them out.
So I'll take that Hand Ninja out, and that will give me +1 recruit.
Yep.
So I actually have 4 recruit. I'm going to take this, the Magnetic Shield Red Guardian, and he has a special ability. It says when he is recruited, I get to send him undercover, and then when I recruit another covert hero, I can unleash him. So what I've been doing is I have a separate, I kind of separate out my discard pile here, or my victory pile, and the cards that I have undercover I have in 1 stack, and the villains that I defeat I have in another stack. So that is my turn.
Okay. I have a Hand Ninja. Maybe we'll get them all out of the way. So I have the Widow's Bite, so I'm going to use the Dark Memories. And I have 3 different hero classes in my discard, so she's going to get 1 plus that, so she's at 4 fight. So I'm at 5, 6. I'll use this Winter Soldier. And he has Dark Memories, so I'm at 6, 9. So I have 9 fight. And how much is Taskmaster? It's based off the highest.
And you looked in your victory?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is how much? How much
I'm
your
at
highest?
9. Oh, my highest is 4.
Your highest 4, so he would be a 9.
I can hit him.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. So choose one of his tactics.
Let's do that one. Choose a henchman from any player's VP to enter the city. That's.
I have
Oh,
1.
I do have 1 too. Okay. Well, they're gonna have to bump Maria to enter the city, though.
Yep.
So she's escaping.
So
and then,
here, we'll go ahead and put my ninja in.
yeah. All these ninjas. But
And-
at least I hit him once.
And when a villain escapes, essentially anything that is a 6 or less, you choose one of those to be KO'd out of the HQ. And if they had escaped with a bystander, we would each have to lose a card.
Guess I'll get rid of that one. And then the other part of Taskmaster's card here was play a copy of a hero in the HQ that costs 6 or less. So I essentially
Well,
get to use it as if it was my own.
Do you have any other fight left?
No, I don't. That was all my fight. I have 2 recruit.
Well, he's 6 or less. If you used him, basically you
3.
could take a ninja out,
Yeah, I mean I should because.
and then that would give you an extra recruit.
So then I'm at 3 recruit.
You
Yeah, I'll
get
take
that.
this Yelena. Yeah, I like Yelena. Alright, you get Joystick. Ambush. Choose a henchman from any player's VP and
I
they
don't
enter
have
the
it.
city. I do. So
Uh-oh.
Jester's escaping with a bystander.
That's not good.
So yeah, not the best for us.
So when there are 3 villains per player, so there's 2, we can only have 6.
Yeah.
So we
But
got,
they escaped with a bystander.
yeah, so did you get rid of a card in the HQ?
Not yet.
Okay, and then I'm
This
just
is
going
the
to
only
get
one that's
rid of
left.
that card. All right, so I'm going to play the Evasive Acrobatics Black Widow, which she has dodge, and says, when you dodge with this or play this card, you may also dodge with another card from my hand. So I'm actually going to dodge with her, and I will draw a card, and then I will dodge with another card. And I was trying to get some fight. Sadly, I am not getting any fight. So I have a ton of recruits. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 fight. So for 5, well, I want to take this for 3. Okay. It says recruited. I send this undercover because this one is when I recruit another covert hero, I can basically unleash this card. So he comes back to my hand. He goes into undercover.
Yeah.
So now I have 3 fight.
Take out a ninja. So
I can take out a hand ninja, which actually gives me 1 more recruit. And I use 3, so I now still have 3.
You could buy that Yelena.
I could buy that Yelena, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, she might make you mac and cheese if she likes you well enough. Break into your apartment, make you some mac and cheese. I liked her in Hawkeye. I thought she was really funny in that.
She was funny.
It was good. Good comedic relief in a show that was already funny. Okay, Magia Goons. So I have 2 Strike and Fade Yelenas, which are 3 fight each. So 3, 6, 7 fight. My highest is a 2.
So he would be a 7.
I'll hit him.
You could hit him again. Wow, this is like the fastest we've ever hit him.
I'm
Hopefully we're doing it right.
Yeah. Choose a henchman from any player's VP to enter the city. I guess another hand ninja.
Which I have, but another one.
It's gonna escape.
So there's mine that you can add.
Oh, okay. I was gonna add mine. That's fine.
And
we both have one.
So we've got to get rid of a 6 or less from the HQ.
This is the only one. Yeah.
And so now we have 3. So we're halfway to losing.
Okay. The other part of his card is KO any number of your shield agents or troopers. Gain that many shield officers. Okay. I'm gonna KO that guy.
Okay.
I'll take Maria.
There you go.
And so I gain it. Okay.
So that'll go in your discard.
Yeah. So then I have 4 recruit. I don't really care for her, but she gives recruit. I mean, she lets you draw your card, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Alright. You get a scheme twist.
All right.
No one's escaping.
So the scheme twist says, yeah.
Oh, my Yelenas have to go undercover now.
Yeah. That is the nice thing about that is you get to use their ability, then they go undercover. So essentially it says a Black Widow initiate enters the city from the officer stack. And then we're going to play another villain.
So from the officer stack.
Yeah, so this is going to go there, which is going to push out
a ninja.
A ninja, which is not good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
So they slide.
So these guys will slide, and then it says to do what? Play another. Oh, I guess I have it. Play another card from the villain deck.
So she escapes.
And yeah. So did we KO for that?
No.
Okay, so we need to basically KO 2.
I guess we'll KO him. And I like that Yelena.
And we're gonna lose her in just.
Yeah, so it's not looking good. Okay. So yeah, that was you. That was your scheme twist. That set everything off.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And all I have is recruit. Oh, but we have Magia Goons. Magia. So they can be bribed, and what that means is we can use a combination of fight and recruit in order to take them out. So because I have so many, I have a Unveil Identity, which I have to have another instant card, but I actually have a copy of that as well. So I can unleash one of my heroes from undercover. So I will get that. So I am at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can actually take out both of these guys.
Nice. Clean it up a little.
And that's 8.
And you can KO.
And I can actually KO 2 of my heroes, so I'm just going to go ahead and KO those guys.
Yep.
And
Cleans up the city.
That's all I can do because I only have 2 recruit left.
Appreciate it. All right, there's another Magia. So I've got Widow's Bite with Dark Memory. So I have 2 different classes. So she's going to be 3.
Did Bucky and Falcon have different ones?
Yeah,
They
do.
And did they match the green punchy fist?
So I have 2 punchy fists.
I was hoping you were going to get another one.
I know, I was trying. So I have 3 with her. For Bucky, he has Dark Memory, so that's another 2. So that's 5, 6, 7 fight. I'm just gonna take out 2 ninjas, clean it up a little. So I get +2 recruit.
You say you had 7?
Yeah.
Well, that's only 6. You could take out a ninja and Magia.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was like that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So I can KO.
KO.
And then I'll get +1 as well. So I have 3 recruit, which I can't. I only could buy that Natasha. You dodge with the place here. You can dodge it. Yeah, I'll take her, and then KO one of my officers. Okay. You get a Master Strike.
Okay, so this is not good. All right, so when the Master Strike happens, we're going to stack that strike next to the Taskmaster, and that is a henchman training. So if there are any henchmen in the city, which there is because of the hand ninja, we are each going to gain a wound. So it's going to go right to our discard pile. And now henchmen in the city get +1. So that ninja is now a 4 to take out. But never fear, Underdog is here. How many different I have 2. So Maria would be a 5. So I've got 2, 3, 4,
She would
5.
only be a 4. I thought her attack's 3.
It is, but she gets Dark Memories.
Oh,
So I have 2 different classes.
My bad, I forgot that, sorry.
Yep, no problem. So I'm going to take her out, and it says when I do that, I can...
Do you keep her?
I can either put her undercover or put her in my hand. Oops, that's this. Yeah, gain this officer with Dark Memories, and then they'll lose Dark Memories or send it undercover. So I'm going to take her out, and I'm actually going to send her undercover.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I have 2 recruits. Can't afford anything, so that would be my turn.
Cool. I get hand ninjas. And I only have 2 fight because I can't use Dark Memories on a wound. It is a Dark Memory, me being wounded.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. So no fight and 4 recruit. I gotta take Lucky. I do like that one because she lets you draw a card. So you get a Scheme Twist.
Great. So again, when a twist comes out, a Black Widow initiate enters the city from the officer stack, and we play another card from the villain deck. So
the other card is Jack-O-Lantern. Choose a henchman from any player's VP to enter the city when we fight them. If they escape, each player with fewer than 2 henchmen in their VP gains a wound.
Ooh, I only have 1, so I don't want to do that.
He's giving Jack Skellington vibes. The start of the movie, the flaming pumpkin head.
I gotcha. Well, I do not have a lot of fight, so I am going to actually play my Evasive Acrobatics Black Widow. It says when you dodge or play this card, you may also dodge with another card from your hand. So I'm going to dodge with her, so I can draw a card, and then I will dodge with one of my shield agents.
Nice.
And that didn't really help me a whole lot. I could get Maria back if I wanted, but I'm going to do let's see, I want to fight. So I'm going to play my Red Guardian here, and because I played another covert, then this Red Guardian is now going to be at 4 fight. So 4, so I have 5 fight total. That ninja is 4. And Maria is actually at 4.
Yeah.
That would give me extra recruit. You know what? I'm going to take the hand ninja out.
Okay.
So I can get that extra recruit.
So what's that put you at?
5. So I have 1 fight left, which isn't going to do me any good. But I have...
How are you at 5?
4, 5.
Oh, okay. Because of your...
Because
Okay.
of red.
Sorry, I was like...
Okay.
I was like, you're not counting the recruit, right?
Then I'm going to play my Yelena there. I'll play that one, which says I could get a hero from undercover, but I'm not going to. And I have that. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7 recruit.
Ooh, that Yelena's good. I like her. The Twilight
Well,
Ops.
I was looking at this Black Widow because she's 4. It says you may send one of your heroes undercover. You get +3 fight if you have at least 4 bystanders and or undercover heroes in your victory pile. So I'm going to take that because I want that fight. And that's all she wrote.
All right, I get a Master Strike. Ooh.
All right, we have henchmen, so we are going to each get a wound.
Yeah.
And now the henchmen are +2,
Ugh,
including
okay.
Maria.
Well,
Or Maria's dark.
Dark
Dark.
Memories. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the Amulets of the Tiger God. So reveal the top two cards of your deck. Draw one of them that costs 0 and discard the rest. So I get this one in my hand. I have 2 Buckies with Dark Memories. So that will be, what is that? Only 2. So 2, 4, 6, 7 fight.
What's your highest?
4.
So that would be
Yeah.
9.
But they're +1.
So 5 there. She has dark memories.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's a villain, not a henchman down there. So
Yeah.
but
and he's 4.
but we can't have any more escape the city.
Yeah.
So you said you had 7 total?
I'm at 7, yeah. Yeah, and if I fight Jack-o'-lantern, he just brings in another henchman.
Yeah. So we don't
Which
necessarily
is
want to do
easy
that.
enough to do, but yeah.
We want to
Yeah.
get rid of some.
Alright, I guess I'll get rid of, because that's 5.
Yep.
So I get another recruit at least. Yeah, because I have 4 recruit then. Yeah, I guess I'll take her. And you get a Magia gun.
Yeah, that's good because,
You can at least do that.
well, so I had a wound and I only had 1 fight, but I have 4 recruit. Except he's a henchman, so now he's a 6.
But you can bribe.
I could bribe, but I'm only at 5 then, which kind of really
So
stinks.
how much fight? You have 1?
1.
Wow.
So 4. I can't even recruit. I can't.
You can get rid of a wound.
I am going to get rid of that wound. Yep. So since I'm not recruiting or doing anything else, yep. All right.
Okay.
Not looking good for our heroes.
It happens.
You know, that's the way it always is when we film.
Yeah, we
You know,
suck when we film.
we never seem like we can beat the mastermind when we film.
Played earlier, and I was like, boom, we got it, we're good. And I was like, ooh, turn the camera on. Maybe we shouldn't play with the camera on. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do evasive acrobatics. With Black Widow, I'm actually going to dodge with her though, and get a card for my hand.
And she'll let you dodge with another.
Yeah, but I would like something in my discard with a class, if nothing else, just to help a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's something. So I've got 2 Buckies there with Dark Memory, so it's only 1, so 2. I'll play this Natasha, Dark Memory, so that puts her at 2. I've played a tech, so Bucky lets me draw another card. So I'm at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fight. I highest is a 4, but I can't hit him.
So for 7, you could take out Amagia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't really want Jack-o'-lantern to escape either, though. But I know.
Well, anybody escapes, we lose. So it doesn't matter who.
I guess, yeah. 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 I'll take them out. KO one of my heroes. I only have 3 recruit. Can't even buy anyone, so.
You could get a Maria if you want.
Yeah, I already have Maria in my hand, and she's not doing me any good. Alright. You get Bullseye. Ambush. Choose recruit or fight.
Oh, I am going to choose recruit.
Then reveal the top card of the hero deck. If it has that icon, Bullseye captures it and gets plus fight equal to that hero's cost. It is a fight, so he does not capture. But if we do fight him, the player of your choice gains the captured hero. They don't have the captured hero, so you just defeat him.
All right, well, so that Black Widow that I just bought that has 4 fight, I just drew, but I don't get any extra bonus because I don't have enough in my discard.
I know.
So I have 4, 5, 6, 7 fight and 2 recruit. I have nothing here, so I could actually take out Maria.
Yeah, no dark memories.
Because she would only be a 3.
Yeah.
And I would still have...
How much fight do you have?
I have 7.
7. Yeah.
Or I can take out...
You can take out Bullseye or Jack-o'-lantern for 4.
Yeah, but Jack-o'-lantern's going to bring another thing in. I don't want to do that. And
Bullseye just takes him out.
The ninja's 5. Bullseye takes what out?
Just the card. It's not adding anyone or anything.
Yeah, let's see. Player of my choice gains a capture hero. That's it.
But it didn't gain a captured hero.
Yeah, so that would be 4. So I'll take him out.
Okay.
And I still have 3 left, which I can't fight anybody.
Yeah. Well.
Oh yes, I can.
Yeah,
I can take
because she
Maria.
doesn't have dark memories. That's what I'm saying.
And I'll put her undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that works.
Any recruit?
I have 2 recruit.
All those high ones, man.
I can't get any.
Alright. What was you doing? Alright. Amulet to the Tiger God. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw one of them and discard the other. And then I have another one.
Well, it's you draw one if it's...
Draw one of them that costs 0.
Yeah.
And the other one is that one costs 0. That's a wound. I do not have a good hand, unfortunately. I only have 3 fight. But I can bribe, so I can at least get him out, because he's 6.
He is 6, yes.
Yeah, so 3, 6. At least take him out, since I can do some bribing.
And you can KO somebody.
Yep. And then I have 3 recruit left, which I can't buy anything, so there's that. They get a bystander.
All right. Well, I have nothing but recruit.
Well,
so 2,
you should be able to buy
4,
something good.
6, 8.
Some good
Oh,
cards.
do I want this one? Dark Memory is drawing that many cards instead of gaining fight. Or what is this one? Get +1 for each hero class that I have. And if with another Avenger I get Dark Memories, it's a 2 fight. I think I'm going to take her
about
for
this Shelena?
Ooh.
She's 8.
Oh, and she's 4 fight. Yeah, I'm taking that one.
I was gonna say, I was like, look at all your options first. Nice. Draw anything good. Alright, another bystander. So do they get the bystander too? I'm getting a little greedy there, hand ninjas. Alright, I did not draw anything good. I'm gonna do evasive acrobatics so I can dodge with another card. And I drew a stupid wound, which doesn't help me. And I have nothing in there. So I have 1 fight, which does nothing. And then 5, 6, 7 recruit at least. I'm gonna take that Yelena so I can maybe get my other Yelenas out of undercover. You get a hand ninja.
Okay. I'm gonna dodge with my evasive acrobatics and draw a card, which was not the card I wanted, but I can also dodge with another card, so I will dodge with that, and I did get another fight. Sadly, I have a wound, So I'm going to play this red guardian, who is only going to give me 2 recruit, but he is covert, which will make him get a bonus in fight. So I've got 4, 5, 6 fight, and 4 recruit. So with 6 fight, the ninjas are 5.
Yeah.
So I'll take the ninja out with the bystanders.
So they don't escape.
So, because that way I have that. And then I have a combination if I get my Black Widow to come out.
Yeah.
And then I have 4 recruit.
You can buy that. Yelena's good for 3 fight, and then she goes undercover.
Yeah, I'll take her for 2.
That's good.
And yeah.
Fizzle.
So she's not going to go to undercover until I play her.
Yeah.
Yeah, fizzle that. Not bad.
I get Amagia again. Alright, we're at 2. So they're at 5 and 6. Okay. I've got 2 fight, 3, 4, 5. He's 6. I only have 1 recruit. I'll bribe so I can KO. Try to get my hand a little bit better. That's all I can do. You get a hand ninja. How many hand ninjas are there?
10.
Well, I think we're getting through
No,
them.
here's that Yelena I just bought recently. I can unleash one of my heroes from undercover, which I don't want to do, or I may send a hero. From my discard pile to undercover. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send that red guardian there. So I have 4, 5, 6 fight, and I have 4 recruit. So 6 fight. The hand ninja is 3. So
no, they're plus.
Or they're 3 plus 2. They're 5.
Yeah.
What I mean. So I'm using 5 of my 6, and I get plus 1 recruit. So I'm actually get 5 recruit. I think I will take this Black Widow.
Cool. Good.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. I feel like I just now had like an epiphany about these amulets of the Tiger God on why you're drawing that 0 card and you're discarding a good card is because of your dark memories. I felt stupid. I didn't get it before. Anyway, revealing the top 2 cards, drawing one that costs 0, discarding the other. I have another one of those, so drawing the top 2. It's a wound, so it doesn't matter. It's not what I wanted the combination to be, but I'll play that Black Widow. So then this one, the tech, I can draw a card. I don't like these cards. And there's no dark memories there. There's nothing in there. So I am going to dodge Drew Wound. Where are my good cards? I don't have good cards. So I have 2 4 fight. Oh no, I have 5 fight now because Black Widow's in there. So I have 5 fight. They're 5.
Yep.
And I'll get an extra recruit. So I'm at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 recruit. Ooh.
Get her. She's 3 fight.
Plus 1 for each hero class you have. Yeah. I like that. And she has dark memories. Drawing that many cards instead of gaining fight. Okay. We'll do that. And Maria.
Well, I was just talking about that Black Widow card. I got it.
Yep.
And I have a combination of, I actually have 3 undercover and 2 bystanders. So I'm going to get that plus 3 bonus. So she's now 7 fight.
Dang.
Plus I have my Yelena, who is another 4, that says I can unleash one of my heroes from undercover, and I can put one in there if I wanted. Unfortunately, I don't have any fight in my undercovers. So 7, 11, 12. I'm actually 1 shy of hitting Taskmaster because I have a 7 and an 8. So the 8 would be 13. So I am going to send one of my shield agents undercover because of my Destroy the Red Room. And I have 2 recruits. So I have 12 fight.
Ooh.
So here, let's do this. I have nothing in my discard.
For
So Dark Memories is only 3.
Yep.
That's 5. That's 8. and I still have 4 left, so I take him out. Now, Jack-o'-lantern has a fight ability which says choose a henchman from any player's victory pile to enter the city.
You just took out a hand ninja. Just put him back in there.
All right, I'll just do that.
It's a hand ninja. I mean, we can take it.
So I can take it. So I'm going to put that Maria actually there, undercover, and I'm going to place that there. Okay. But because I defeated a hand ninja, I actually have 3 recruits, and I am going to get this
Hopper.
This red guardian. But it says when we're recruited, I get to send it undercover. So I actually now have 2 of them.
Nice.
All right, so I did my part in cleaning up the city.
There we go. Let's see what I can do. Master Strike.
All right, so we are
double.
each going to get a wound.
And now they're worth 3+.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Cool.
Hand ninjas are 6, and Magia goons are 7.
Wonderful. So he's worth 6. So I've got Dark Memories and that Bucky. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? 1, 2, 3. 4 different types. So I have 5, which I thought I was like, oh, I can take that out, but now he's cost more, so I can't. Okay. Well, I'm gonna dodge, so I'm gonna have to shuffle though, because the Dark Memories didn't play off. So I can get cards out of undercover though, so that'll be good. So I'm gonna do evasive, acrobatic, Black Widow, and dodge with that. Okay. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw them if one costs 0, and discard the rest. Dang it. So now I've got what? Only 2 for Dark Memories. Okay. I'm going to dodge with Twilight Opulina. When I dodge with this card, I can unleash one of my heroes from undercover. So I dodge her. I'm drawing that. And that one is the draw the 2. And I guess I'm getting the wound.
And did you say you get to pull 1 back from your discard?
No, I get to unleash from undercover.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Not your discard,
Yeah,
I meant.
VP,
Yeah, undercover.
yes. Okay, so she's out. So then I've got my Dark Memories now would be 1, 2, only 2. So that's 2, 5, 6. So I can take out a hand ninja.
They're 6.
That's all I got there. So I'll get +1 recruit. So I've got 6, 8 recruit though. I feel like I have to take that. I mean,
it's pretty good.
It's a good one, so. Cool. You get a Maria.
Maria. All right. I'm going to play the Evasive Acrobatics Black Widow to dodge. So, and then I will dodge with another. That did not help. But because I drew a card, it says that I can, if you draw any cards this turn, you may send one of your other heroes undercover. So I'm going to send another shield agent undercover. So she has 2 fight, and then that Yelena is going to give me 3, and then she's going to go undercover. So I'm at 5. And then I will play my Unveil Identity, and then I'll play a second one, which will allow me to unleash one of my heroes from undercover. So I will unleash this Red Guardian. And because I played a covert, I get to draw a card, which is another fight. So I am at 6 fight and 7 recruit. And the highest cost card is a 5, so that's a 10. So, yeah.
Take out Maria.
Well,
Dark
see.
Memories.
So 1, 2, 3. So
So
she'd be a
6.
6. So yeah, I'll take her out. And she's just gonna go in my pile there. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Recruit?
7 recruit. Yeah.
Ooh, I could buy a couple combos. Do you want the red guardian?
They're the same one there. No, I really want fight.
Yeah.
Bucky's got fight there.
Yeah.
She's got fight and dark memories. So that's 4. 4, 6, 7. I have 3 left. Yeah, I'll take her.
Okay.
And Yelena goes undercover.
Alright, I get another jester. He's gonna capture a bystander.
Every time you say that, I think of the Top Gun. Jester's dead.
Is that someone's call sign?
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
It was during their dogfight training.
Only seen the first one once. I only seen the second one, but I like the new one better. Alright. I have a handful of crap. Which I could risk. I only have 2 fight. I could take him out, but then we're revealing the next 4 cards and playing any henchmen. How many henchmen are there? I was gonna say.
There's 20 henchmen total.
Okay.
So 1, 2. I have 5 henchmen.
9. And 2 of escapes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5.
So 11, 16.
And only henchmen come out?
We look at the top 4 and only the henchmen come out. Yeah.
Did one of them escape, or did you defeat one?
I think I took him out. Or no, you took him out, I think.
No, I don't have him.
Oh, maybe he is. I don't know.
We talked about, you must have taken him out. He's not in your discard?
No.
Oh, no, here he is.
That's
He
what I was
escaped.
gonna say.
He did
I thought he
escape.
escaped with bystander, yeah.
Yeah, he escaped.
So, do we do it? Do we pull? Because I only have 2 fight. So, I mean, it's... Or I have 2 fight and 3 recruit.
You say 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's risking it. I'd let him stay out there.
Alright, well, I have 3 recruit. Which I could buy that Bucky, but I'm going to KO these wounds.
How many do you have? 2?
So.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, cleared up a little. You get a scheme twist.
Oh, scheme twist is Maria comes in.
From the officer deck, though, right?
Yeah, and then we play another card from the villain deck.
Master Strike.
Oh no, we don't have any henchmen out there though.
So that's okay.
But now henchmen are all +4.
Great.
Well, there's only 1 left, so.
Yeah, still.
At least we didn't gain any wounds because I have a wound. I'm not going to be able to really do a lot. Let's see, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. He's being 9, so can't fight him. So I can take Maria out because I have no dark memory, so I'm going to do that. Or I should say I have no classes in there. So I'll just take her out, and then I have a wound, and I have 2 recruit. There is nobody there for 2 recruit, so since I did fight somebody, I can't get rid of that wound.
Yeah. Ambush. Choose a henchman from any player's VP to enter the city. A henchman.
Yeah, so...
You know what sucks is when I get Captain America's Legacy, I don't have dark memories. Like, I can't use it because I have no discard. But I get +1 attack for each hero class I have, which is only 2. So he's a 4. Fight, which I can take her out. So he's 4, 5, 6. But now they're plus. Yeah, I'll take her out. And I'll gain 3 recruit. Yeah.
That one or that one. Same card.
Alright. You get Maria.
Okay. So I'm actually going to play this, my evasive acrobatics. I'm not actually going to dodge, but it says when I play this, then I can dodge with somebody else in my hand. So I'm going to dodge with that shield agent. And I'm sure another shield agent. But that allows me to, because that was an instinct card, I can unleash one of my other heroes from undercover. So I'm going to unleash my Strike and Fade Yelena because she gives me +3. So I really like that card.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And because I've played a red card, I get to draw a card with my Red Guardian. And I drew another fight. So I have a lot of recruit and 4 fight and a wound. So Maria would be 5. Doggone it. 1 shy of taking Maria out.
Yeah.
And the ninjas are 7.
Yeah, no.
2, 4, 6, 8 recruit.
Take a couple things.
You know, I'm going to take this for 4.
And for 2?
No, I'm going to take this Black Widow for 4.
Okay. Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Okay.
So now they are all worth +5.
And there's
and
henchman.
we will get a wound.
There you go. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I drew some good cards, so maybe we can do something here. So, Amulets of the Tiger God. Reveal the top 2 cards. Take that, put that there. We're going to do Evasive Acrobatics. I'm going to dodge with that. Another amulet. We're going to do 2. So that goes in my hand. That goes there. And then I'm going to do Twilight Ops. I'm going to dodge with her so I can unleash from undercover.
Oh, you got 2 of those, man. I like that card a lot.
That's a good card. So then Dark Memories, what do I got in here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So do that. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And I said I had 4, so I can draw that many cards. 9, 10, 11, 12.
And what's your highest?
8.
So that's 13. So you're in the same situation.
Dang it. Alright, but I'm at 12.
Well, you can take that's 8. And what was your Dark Memories?
4.
8 and 7. That's 15. So you can take one of them out.
Guess that. Get a recruit. So that puts me at 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Recruit. Take her for 2. 7. Three. Okay. Not as good as I wanted it to be. Got a lot of cards. Oh, then that one has to go back undercover.
All right, I'm going to play this. I've already checked my Dark Memories. I'm at 3. So she's going to be 4.
Yep.
And then I have another 7.
Ooh.
Because
Yeah.
I have that. I get the 4 plus 3. So that's 11. And then 15.
Ooh. You can hit him.
So I am at 15, 16, 17. Yeah, because he would be a 13. So I'm gonna
hit him twice.
I'm gonna hit him. So I'm hitting it. What did I say he was? 13, and I had 17.
Yeah.
So I have 4
left.
4 left. This one is choose a henchman from a player's victory pile to enter play. Then each player discards a card for each henchman in the city and or escape pile. Oh crap!
So there's 1 there. There's 2 there. So 3.
So
discarding.
Then
3
each
cards.
other player has to discard. So that would be you. I don't have to do that.
Oh, okay.
And do I have a little hand ninja?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, I put one in.
Oh, you did?
I did it.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. So then he is defeated. So we only have 1 left. And I have 4 fight left.
I mean, your only option would be take out the jester. But that's drawing 4 cards.
Yeah. And what was it you just read about Dark Memories?
If you have to shuffle your deck,
you lose it?
You lose it. It goes back to 0.
So if I do a dodge and do that,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I wanted to verify.
All right. So then I only have 3 recruit. Yeah, I'm going to take this Red Guardian here, and he's going to go
Undercover.
there. But because I fought a villain,
Mm-hmm.
this guy actually will come out.
Nice.
But you know what? I'm going to leave him there.
Okay.
You may unleash. I'm going to leave him there.
I get Magic.
Uh-oh.
At least I could bribe. I had to discard 3 cards, so that didn't help. I'm gonna dodge. Reveal top 2 cards of your deck. Neither of them are 0. Alright, so Dark Memory, we've got 1. Exciting. You get +1 for each other hero class. So I've got 3, 4 fight. Oh, and then Dark Memory, so 5. 5 fight. Which doesn't do anybody any good.
How much was your Dark Memories?
1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And bribing would only put me at 7.
And you need 9.
Yeah. So I can't do anything because of that stupid card. So that's a great turn.
Well, we got no more Master Strike, so, and I think both bystanders are out, so Bullseye, and he's going to push, and that would be 6 in our escape pile. Doggone it. I was going to have a bad hand anyway. Yeah, we did. I mean, and we've defeated Taskmaster before, but yeah, we only had one left. That's because it's the curse of the camera.
It is.
All right.
I'm blaming that.
So Taskmaster gets, they get some trophy to put in the red room.
We end up back in the red room for more training because we suck.
Yeah, that was tough, but
I mean, I feel good about how far along we got. We have avoided the ending for a bit, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's hard.
He is.
These schemes.
The first time
tricky.
we played against Taskmaster, we got beat
in
real
like
fast.
5 minutes, and I was like, oh my god.
Because, well, one, we actually played the scheme a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
But then we did beat him when we played him again.
Yeah.
Once we figured out we were playing it wrong, we replayed it and we beat him. Or is it her?
I didn't. Yeah, it's a her. Depending on, if this is
Depending on the
MCU or
source.
not. Yeah, I also shuffled really bad that first game we lost to, which was part of the problem because we kept drawing the strikes, and I was like, yeah, maybe you should shuffle.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem,
But overall, the new cards, what do you think of them?
When we first played, I was like, I don't like this undercover. I think it's, you're taking good cards, you're getting rid of them, you're not drawing them up. And then you're like, well, it's our first game. Like, the first time we've played it, let's get used to it. And I'm like, yeah, I do like it. I wish more cards, or there was more abilities to bring them back from undercover.
Well.
And again, I mean, you have a giant hero stack. You may or may not get to, buy those cards when they come up. But Yelena's good for getting them out. Your Red Guardian kind of pulls himself out. You can kind of, with Natasha on some of them.
Yeah, this is why I also, have a kind of a separate victory pile, is because when you look at the text down here, it says, like, when you fight a villain, you may unleash this card from undercover.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first game that we were playing, I was forgetting that part.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't getting them out. I had quite a few in there.
Well, the Red Guardian has more of the specifics. With Yelena, it's just, hey, bring them back. Like, we're going to put them back into undercover.
And the nice thing about Yelena, let me say that card, is because you get to use that right away. So you're going to get that 3 fight. And then she's going to go back undercover because, I mean, she's strike and fade.
Yeah.
And so if you can get a little engine going where you are constantly pulling cards back, you get her, she goes back. She comes right back again. So it's a way to basically get a lot of use out of that one card. This may be one of my favorite cards of this set.
Yeah, I really like, honestly, Yelena. I think she's probably one of the better characters to have in this set just because of her abilities.
Yeah.
So I do like her.
Yeah, the other abilities, the dodge. I like the dodge because it allows you to basically plan your turn. So if you know that you're not going to be able to hit anybody and you want to recruit, you could dodge and maybe get rid of somebody that's got minimal fight in order to try to get some recruit, or vice versa. If you really want to try to get that fight, you get rid of somebody who's got recruit and hope you're drawing more fight.
The Dark Memories is interesting too because I mean it can be good or it can hurt you depending on the situation.
Right.
But that's also kind of a way of, looking at your discard. Like I was saying with the White Tiger, with her ability to you're drawing, you're taking that 0 card into your hand and you're discarding anything higher. You're building up your discard for the Dark Memory benefits. You're not totally, taking them and just throwing them away. You're kind of building yourself up for a better turn.
I keep wanting to call her White Lion because, it's an 80s hairband. But yeah, I know one game I had a lot of her and I was cycling through a lot of cards.
Yeah.
But no, I like those abilities. Yeah, the Dark Memories can be a double-edged sword, especially with this scheme twist.
Definitely with Maria.
It didn't really come out in the other games that we played, where we had to really worry about the villains. We had it for our characters, and that was good. Are there any of the characters in the kind of like the Black Widow mythos that you would have liked to have seen in this set, other than what we got?
So I've only read one Black Widow comic, and it was her and Bucky crossover, so it doesn't really count. I did like that Bucky and Sam are in it. I think that was kind of cool. You obviously have Yelena. I don't know. I mean, I liked Rachel Weisz's character in the new movie, mainly just because it was Rachel Weisz. So
is she supposed to be like White Lion? Because she wore a white. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Yelena had a white jumpsuit too, so maybe that's just instead of being a Black Widow, it's we're reformed or White Widows. I don't know. Maybe there's just a sale on white jumpsuits. But I mean, I think she would be cool. Again, not knowing some of these characters. I mean, I think it's good. I feel like almost every pack we get someone we don't know, and it kind of makes us look them up. I like having Red Guardian because obviously it's Hopper. We like Hopper. We like David Harbour. But yeah, I don't know. You could definitely mix and match. You could put, we have Bucky. You could put in Daredevil because Black Widow crosses over with them. We could put in Hawkeye with Yelena, so that would be kind of interesting too. And then Hawkeye's tied in with Natasha as well. So there's some options if you want to mix and match. Yeah,
I do like the fact that, I've really become a fan of these double cards.
Yeah, same.
Because you get to choose which side that you want to use. So it's very versatile in what you're doing. And by having the Falcon and Winter Soldier together, I think that also made sense.
Yeah.
But no, for the most part, I like a lot of these cards. Let's go ahead and let's kind of talk about the negative, because you had pointed this out. You said you were not a big fan of the art.
I'm not, and I don't know if since I've started reading more of the comics, I'm a little bit more critical about the art. Obviously, every artist has a different art style, and this is also just me not liking how female superheroes are drawn in comics, which, obviously that's a common trait. They have to have bigger bosoms.
So here's just kind of a comparison. So here is the Black Widow that is from the base set, and then here's the one from this set. So you can see it's a little bit different. I mean, obviously,
the matte too.
Yeah,
it's a different style of Natasha, but
I like the matte one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the Red Guardians art at all. I don't know. I'm not vibing with it. It just kind of looks it looks like a kid's cartoon more than a comic is the vibe I'm getting. It doesn't, deter me from the gameplay or anything.
He probably has the weakest of the art, I think.
I feel like he's not as expressive. It's kind of just very standard basic art. That's the thing. I think Yelena has some interesting art. I don't like how she looks on this card. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that art style. but like Sam and Bucky look like your Saturday morning cartoon version. Like, I don't know. It's not doing it for me. But then, like, you look at some of, like, the bad guys. I mean, Bullseye there looks pretty cool. Like, his art, I like.
Yeah.
So I feel like the bad guys' art
and the Taskmaster
is really cool.
I thought the Taskmaster was really good.
Yeah. Our other mastermind was the Indestructible Man.
Which
no idea.
We almost beat him, too.
We did. I don't know who he is. I had to look him up as well. He's
angry.
Yeah. Well,
he's got angry eyes.
He's like a character from the 70s. He didn't have much of a run. He was with Daredevil for a bit. But his art's not bad either. But yeah, and then his henchman group. Yeah,
the Elite Assassins.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
So you didn't get to see those in this game, but yeah, they weren't bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Blue Talon, the Iron Maiden, excellent. They're Black Lotus. I actually like her art. I think she looks pretty good. But yeah, I think the villain art is probably better than the hero art.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I've ever really said that before. And again, like I said, the art doesn't deter the gameplay by any means. It's just, you know, when you're kind of looking at it, it's interesting. I do like, though, that, like, you know, they pull from different artists just looking at it. Like, your Hand Ninjas and your Majigans, obviously these are from a different set. You know, they all have different art. But it is kind of cool to see a variety of different artists represented. I think it's kind of cool.
Right. And then the other thing is you're going to get 4 scheme twists or schemes in this set. They're fine. I don't know that I actually liked any, you know, more than the others. I don't know. I the one we just played, we had kind of decided that was the one we wanted to have filmed because I think we found that one probably is the more interesting of it by having the shield officers come in. But the sniper rifle assassins, you know, each player must dodge with a hero from their hand, revealing a card that they drew, and they KO any non-gray heroes. That's the first one that we played, and we played it wrong.
Yeah.
But that's okay. The corrupt the spy agencies. I really like that one.
That one was cool.
You're playing with only 7 twists, so you kind of got to watch it. Each player sends one of their non-gray heroes undercover. Then each player may unleash a hero from undercover with a lower cost than the one that they just put in there. And then the last one is the frame heroes for murder. So you're actually going to be using 7 twists and 6 heroes. And then, you know, you've got your 1 through 6, and then twist 7 comes out. And so, you know.
Adding more heroes, you know, that's an option. You could throw in, like I said, you could throw in Hawkeye. We could throw in Daredevil.
Yeah.
So that's a cool way of, you know, kind of playing it. I know, obviously, like, diehard Legendary people know all of the combos and which characters work best, not just, you know, when we play thematically and do for fun.
And that's a very good point because most of the time when we play this, we do play more for thematics over anything else.
Obviously, we know some of the combos, so if we are kind of looking at it, we'll be like, oh, they're in, like, the same group. They have a lot of things that might trigger. But, yeah, we're like, oh, like I just said, we should get Daredevil, Hawkeye, you know, Yelena, and Natasha, and just kind of make our own little set.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the people that are really into the actual like deck building aspect, they're gonna have a totally different game, and that's cool.
I have kind of felt that this set plays more off of wounds. There's a lot more way. I mean, like when we played Indestructible Man, we were drawing wounds like crazy. It seemed like.
There were a lot in this one too.
Yeah, you saw here because of when the Master Strikes came out. If there were any henchmen, you drew a wound. So, which I do like that they kind of gotten back to that because it seemed there for a while we were playing a lot of sets where we never drew a wound.
And it's hit or miss. Again, it depends on your mastermind and all of that. But yeah.
And of course, like I said, both masterminds have that legendary side on there. So you know if you want a harder game, you've got that ability, or you've got that.
It's hard
option.
enough for us, apparently, on camera.
Yeah. So. I don't know where I would rank this one compared to all the rest of them. I like the characters.
I do.
Because having watched the Black Widow movie, you know, I like that we have Red Guardian. I like that we have Yelena.
Yeah.
The White Lion I don't know anything about, or White Tiger.
White Tiger.
Keep going White Lion.
Yeah, but again, like I said, that gives us a reason to kind of do some research and dig in onto some of the other characters that aren't you know, in the MCU, where that's most of our knowledge.
Yeah.
So it's good for that. But yeah.
But the fact that we're getting more characters, and this is Marvel Legendary, and I don't know that I've ever said it any more than I'm saying it now. This is our favorite deck builder of all time. We love Marvel. We love the Legendary system. So take that for what it's worth in our review. But we've played a lot of these. We've played a ton of these games. And this is coming from people who we didn't really play a lot of deck builders, you know, in the past. You know, I kind of played the Star Wars CCG and TCGs. And that was about it. And then when we played this, we fell in love with it.
Absolutely.
And especially with the theme. And the fact that this is comic book. And they also have the MCU version.
They do. Yep.
I like the fact that they've got both of those. So we kind of have the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
But in my opinion, I will highly recommend this because I will pretty much recommend about any good Marvel set that they come out. I'm not a completionist, but I do. I mean, I would go out and get this if I didn't already have it.
I was gonna say, I think if you like Black Widow, if you like the characters, it's a no-brainer. Add it to your collection. If you are a Marvel Legendary fan, why not add it? I think it's good. It adds some good things. You know, you get new characters, you get some new abilities.
And
I think it's good.
You've got the Taskmaster now as you know a mastermind that you can take off or take up against.
Yeah.
You know, I'm waiting, you know, for my Ultimate Iron Man set. You know, if I can have all the
that
different...
features Iron Man 2, the best Iron Man movie ever. I'm gonna get flack for that in the comics. I love Iron Man 2. I think it's a great movie.
You don't like Iron Man 3.
It is not a Christmas movie.
Iron Man 3 is a total Christmas movie.
It just takes place at Christmas. It's like Die Hard. It could happen any other time of the year.
Well, you know, there are those that are right and there are those that are wrong, and you're falling in the wrong. So I'm going to give this 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, highly recommend it, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's Marvel Legendary, the Black Widow expansion. And did you want to give any thoughts about the movie? While we're talking about this, I love David Harbour's casting.
David Harbour's great. I love the scene in the helicopter when they like break him out, and there's just like the banter with Natasha, Yelena, and him. I think's great. I love Rachel Weisz, so I think, you know, she's great in it.
Oh, who's Rachel Weisz married to?
Daniel Craig.
For those of you who didn't know, and
that is like such a good marriage. They both look great. They're a good-looking couple. I love them.
You like Daniel Craig a lot.
I love Daniel Craig.
Until I remind Megan that Daniel Craig is my age.
Ugh, it's horrible. But no, I do. I think the movie was good. It's not like in my top 5 favorite Marvel movies, but it is a good Marvel movie. I like that we do get to look at a little bit more of Natasha's backstory. Even though, you know, it was kind of out of order because it was like she was already dead at that point when the movie
Spoilers.
came out. Okay, y'all. Like, if you haven't seen, you know, Endgame and all, like, where have you been? Yeah. You're behind, but...
All right. So, yeah, I like the movie. Megan liked the movie. If you like all the stuff you saw here, go watch the movie if you haven't seen it already. All right. And we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, click that like and subscribe button. You can also follow us on social media like Facebook
and Twitter at DadBeDaughter.
And if you like what we do and you want to support us, you can visit our Patreon page. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.